The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Danny Salazar, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off
digging in,
for the Yankees,
DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They'll look to make it three straight here as they come in on the heels of two straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's 1 for 3. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. LeMahieu stands at second with no outs. 2-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Judge is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through. A base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
They're not called table settlers for nothing, Danny. 1-2 punch right there. Both on base, first and third. We got problems.
Tough way to start the game on the mound right now. First and third, nobody out. It's time to start making some really good pitches.
Into the box now, Torres, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch on its way. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale. He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He starts the day leading the entire American League in slugging. You talk about power. He's an extra base hit and home run machine. Definitely fun to watch, and always a safe bet that he's going to put on a show.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
1 out and a runner on second base. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Zimmer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 1. Tribe coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Hard ground ball to third. Urshela fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
So coming to the plate, Greg Allen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
1 out, nobody on. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking.
Here's the pitch. Fouled away. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And guys, this is not a team that's going to shoot itself in the foot. They're not going to have careless mistakes out there. They have the fewest errors in the American League, and look for them to flash the leather today in this one.
Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. 2 down.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's got a batting average of .444. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. This is popped up. Ramirez is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and it's fouled away. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the 1st out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He went deep last night twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Yasiel
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Ready now, Yasiel Puig, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Paxton steps into his windup. Here's the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Puig leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Now batting, Mike Ford, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Ford.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Line drive to center field. Zimmer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jason Kipnis.
First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Torres backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting it, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Now in the box, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Paxton steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. And he takes a called strike. 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
First delivery to him on the way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Fastball well outside.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in to try it again, Gio Urshela. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Urshela is off of first with 2 away. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They lead it 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
Here comes the first pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 1, Greg Allen.
So striding in, Greg Allen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Bends down and he barehands it. Now the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one. That
high in the air and deep to left center field. Gardner going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Paxton's ready. Here comes the first pitch, and he takes ball 1. A ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Aaron Hicks.
Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Mike Ford, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Fouled off. Popped him up. Plawecki waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. He's running. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first and third and damage on the way.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Now batting.
Into the box, Torres.
Labor.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Middle of the night here from Progressive Field. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now Carlos Santana. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. Fouled away. That misses. 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. LeMahieu's got it. LeMahieu with a great stop. Big league stab, but no real opportunity to get the out. And there goes the no-no.
Now batting.
Hey, listen, Dero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. Hicks going back to the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Tribe has clawed back a bit. It's now a 4-2 score.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
The right fielder,
and now is
66.
Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. Standing in now, Jason Kipnis.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as it's grounded sharply to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
the center fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Now to the plate, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. No hits to this point.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 0-1 offering. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Drilled right back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Tommy Kahnle enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Standing in, Greg Allen. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The left fielder, Greg Allen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. 2-1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ball 3. 3-2 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. Left side. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 2 for 6. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Canely is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. 4 is our score as we play the 6th. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4.